Imagine a world, a time long before the familiar landmarks of civilization dotted the earth, before cities rose from the plains, their towering structures casting long shadows, before writing etched stories into stone and papyrus, preserving knowledge for generations to come, before even pottery spun from clay, providing vessels for sustenance and artistry, a time when survival was paramount and the world was a vast, untamed expanse. A time so ancient it feels like a dream, a whisper from the dawn of time itself. A period shrouded in mystery, where the echoes of our ancestors resonate faintly through the ages. This is the world of Gobekli Tepe, a place that defies easy categorization and challenges conventional wisdom. A place that challenges everything we thought we knew about our past, forcing us to reconsider the very foundations of civilization. In southeastern Turkey, nestled within the Fertile Crescent, lies a landscape rich in history and ancient secrets. A hill called Potbelly Hill hid a secret for thousands of years, patiently waiting for its story to be unveiled. Locals farmed its slopes, tilling the soil and planting seeds, unaware of the monumental history buried beneath their feet, never suspecting what lay beneath, the silent testament to a forgotten era. This hill wasn't natural, it was something more, something extraordinary. It was a monument built by human hands, a testament to ingenuity and collective effort. At the end of the last ice age, a time of dramatic climate shifts and profound environmental changes. Gobekli Tepe is not just another ruin, a forgotten relic of a bygone era. It's a game-changer, a paradigm shift in our understanding of human history. Massive stone circles, meticulously crafted and arranged with purpose. Carved with animals and symbols, their meanings lost to time, yet still evocative and powerful. Were erected by people, individuals driven by a shared vision and a deep connection to something beyond themselves. We once thought were simple hunter-gatherers, nomadic tribes eking out a meager existence. The site predates Stonehenge by over 6,000 years, dwarfing the iconic monument in both age and mystery, and the pyramids by 7,000, challenging our linear perception of historical progress. It is the oldest temple in the world, a sacred space predating agriculture and settled life. Who built it? What motivated them to undertake such an ambitious project? Why? What was the purpose of these magnificent structures? What rituals were performed within their walls? What did it mean to them? What beliefs and values were enshrined in these stones? As we uncover its stones, carefully brushing away the dust of millennia, we uncover a lost chapter in the human story, a narrative that challenges our assumptions and expands our understanding of our origins. Our ancestors were more sophisticated, more resourceful, and more interconnected than we ever imagined, and driven by belief than we ever imagined, their lives infused with a sense of purpose and meaning that transcended the material world. This is a journey back to the beginning, a quest to understand the roots of human civilization and the enduring power of the human spirit. Gobekli Tepe. The name itself whispers of ancient mysteries. It translates to Potbelly Hill, a name that seems almost whimsical for a place of such profound historical significance. And indeed, from afar its rounded, gentle shape is unmistakable, a subtle rise in the landscape that belies the monumental secrets it holds within. It's a hill that seems to cradle the past, inviting us to uncover its story. For centuries, Gobekli Tepe was simply a landmark, a natural feature nestled in the rolling terrain of the Jurmis Mountains of southeastern Turkey. Unnoticed and largely undisturbed, it remained a silent witness to the ebb and flow of civilizations. The hill was crowned by a single, venerable mulberry tree, a silent sentinel watching over the landscape. This ancient tree, with its deep roots and spreading branches, became a local landmark, a natural beacon drawing the eye. This entire region is a crucial part of the Fertile Crescent, the cradle of civilization itself. This arc of land stretching from Mesopotamia to the Levant holds the key to understanding the dawn of human society. It's here, in this fertile land, that agriculture first took root, and the very first villages began to appear, marking a pivotal shift in human history. The transition from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled agricultural communities laid the foundation for everything that followed. Imagine this land 12,000 years ago, a verdant paradise, lush and teeming with a vibrant array of wildlife. The landscape was far more fertile and inviting than it is today, a true haven for life. It was a true paradise, an ideal environment for hunter-gatherers to thrive. The abundance of resources allowed these early humans to flourish in ways previously unimaginable. These people lived in a time of relative abundance, a stark contrast to the constant struggle for survival that defined much of human history. The land provided generously, offering sustenance and security. The rivers teemed with fish, providing a reliable and plentiful source of protein. These waterways were lifelines, sustaining both the people and the ecosystem around them. And the vast plains were full of game, herds of animals grazing freely, offering sustenance and materials for clothing and shelter. The abundance of wildlife ensured that the hunter-gatherers had access to everything they needed. This unprecedented abundance gave them something truly rare and precious: time. Time to think, time to create, time to connect. It was this surplus of time that allowed them to develop complex social structures and engage in activities beyond mere survival. They weren't constantly struggling to find their next meal or build a safe shelter. Their basic needs were met, freeing them to pursue other endeavors. They could gather together and build structures not just for food or shelter, but for reasons that transcended the purely practical. This marked a significant turning point, a shift towards symbolic thought and collective action. Potbelly Hill, Gobekli Tepe, was not just any location. It was a deliberately chosen sacred spot, imbued with significance. The selection of this particular hill suggests a deep understanding of the landscape and its potential for spiritual connection. It sat strategically atop a ridge, commanding panoramic views that stretched for miles in every direction. From this vantage point, they could survey their world, connecting with the vastness of the landscape. It was a place where earth and sky seemed to meet, a liminal space between the physical and the spiritual realms. The horizon stretched out before them, a constant reminder of the infinite possibilities that lay beyond. Gobekli Tepe served as a focal point, a central hub for their world, both physically and spiritually. It was a place where they could come together, share their experiences, and reinforce their sense of community. The people who chose this place, who invested their time and energy in building it, clearly understood its power and potential. They recognized the importance of creating a space that fostered connection, reflection, and shared meaning. Here, on this sacred hill, they could gather together, perform rituals that bound them together. These rituals were likely elaborate and deeply symbolic, reflecting their understanding of the world and their place within it, and express their deepest beliefs, their hopes, their fears, and their understanding of the cosmos. This was a place where they could connect with something larger than themselves, a source of meaning and purpose. This was not just a simple mound of earth and stone, it was something far more profound. It was a testament to the human capacity for creativity, innovation, and spiritual expression. It was the spiritual heart of their world, the epicenter of their beliefs and practices. A place where they could connect with the divine and reaffirm their place in the universe. Gobekli Tepe was more than just a gathering place for survival. It was a sanctuary for meaning, a place where they could explore the deeper questions of existence. It was a testament to the human need for purpose, connection, and spiritual fulfillment. It was the center of a new kind of human experience, one that transcended the basic necessities of life and embraced the power of belief and collective identity. The story of Gobekli Tepe's discovery is a fascinating tale, one filled with missed clues and a touch of serendipity. For years the secrets of this ancient site lay dormant, hidden beneath a seemingly ordinary hill. It's a testament to how easily the most groundbreaking discoveries can be overlooked, waiting for the right moment and the right eyes to recognize their true significance. It's a story of second chances, a reminder that sometimes what we seek is right in front of us, obscured by preconceived notions and the limitations of our understanding. The unearthing of Gobekli Tepe is a powerful example of how revisiting old assumptions can lead to extraordinary revelations. Back in the 1960s, when archaeological surveys were conducted in the region, the hill now known as Gobekli Tepe was initially dismissed as nothing more than a medieval cemetery. The focus was on identifying remains from a more recent historical period, and the true age and importance of the site remained hidden. The archaeologists, unaware of the monumental discovery that lay beneath their feet, moved on to other sites, their initial assessment leading them away from what would become one of the most significant archaeological finds in history. The hill returned to its slumber, its secrets undisturbed for decades. Decades later, in the early 1990s, Klaus Schmidt, a German archaeologist with a keen eye for detail and a willingness to challenge conventional wisdom, revisited the site. He possessed a different perspective, a hunch that there was more to the story than met the eye. Schmidt's suspicion was piqued by the abundance of flint tools scattered across the surface of the hill. He suspected that these artifacts were far older than previously assumed, hinting at a prehistoric origin that demanded further investigation. When he finally arrived at the site in 1994, after years of research and planning, Schmidt was ready to embark on a journey that would redefine our understanding of the Neolithic period. He came prepared to challenge existing narratives and explore the possibility of a groundbreaking discovery. It wasn't long before he encountered the massive T-shaped pillars, partially buried but undeniably monumental. These towering stones, unlike anything he had ever seen, hinted at a purpose far grander than that of a simple cemetery. In that moment, gazing upon those imposing structures, Schmidt knew that this was no ordinary burial ground. He realized that he had stumbled upon something truly extraordinary, a site of immense historical and cultural significance. With a sense of excitement and anticipation, excavations began, carefully peeling back the layers of earth that had concealed the site for millennia. The initial digs were promising, revealing tantalizing glimpses of what lay beneath. And just beneath the surface, within easy reach, the team began to uncover the secrets of Gobekli Tepe. The shallow depth at which these monumental structures were found was a testament to how close the world had come to discovering this site much earlier. As the excavation progressed, they unearthed a series of monolithic pillars, meticulously arranged in circular enclosures. These circles, each with its own unique character, suggested a complex and sophisticated understanding of space and design. But it was the carvings, the intricate and symbolic representations etched into the stone, foxes, depicted with a lifelike quality that spoke to the artist's deep understanding of the animal world, snakes, often portrayed in dynamic poses, hinting at their symbolic significance in the beliefs of the people who created these monuments, boars, rendered with a sense of power and ferocity, reflecting their importance as a source of food, and perhaps as symbols of strength, cranes, each carving a window into the minds and beliefs of a long-lost civilization that truly revealed a lost world, a glimpse into the spiritual and social lives of a people who lived over 12,000 years ago. As the evidence mounted, it became clear that this was not a settlement, not a place where people lived their daily lives. Instead, Gobekli Tepe was a monumental sanctuary, a place of ritual and ceremony, a prehistoric temple complex unlike anything ever discovered. And incredibly, it was built not by settled agriculturalists, but by hunter-gatherers, challenging the long-held belief that complex religious structures could only arise in settled societies. The site had been deliberately buried and hidden for 12,000 years, preserved beneath layers of earth, waiting for the moment of its rediscovery. Schmidt, with a growing sense of awe and responsibility, realized he had found something truly exceptional. Something that would rewrite history, forcing archaeologists and historians to reconsider their understanding of the Neolithic Revolution and the origins of religion. The pillars, each weighing several tons, were meticulously shaped by human hands, crafted with tools made of stone and bone. These were not natural formations but deliberate creations, testaments to the ingenuity and skill of the people who built them. The sheer scale of the project, combined with the artistry of the carvings, was unprecedented for its time, a remarkable feat of engineering and artistic expression. It challenged everything we thought we knew about the capabilities of Stone Age societies, pushing back the timeline for the development of complex social structures and religious practices. After millennia of darkness, Gobekli Tepe was finally brought back into the light, its secrets revealed to a world eager to learn. Its discovery forced us to fundamentally rethink our understanding of the past, challenging long-held assumptions and opening up new avenues of inquiry. The implications for our understanding of the origins of civilization are profound, suggesting that religion and ritual may have played a more central role in the development of settled societies than previously imagined. The world was finally ready to hear its story, to grapple with the implications of this extraordinary discovery, and to appreciate the ingenuity of the people who created this ancient wonder. A new chapter in human history had begun, a chapter that promises to reshape our understanding of our past and to inspire new questions about our future. Archaeologists uncovered a series of massive stone enclosures at Gobekli Tepe. Only a few have been excavated, but many more lie buried. Each circle is made of huge T-shaped limestone pillars, some up to 20 feet tall and weighing up to 50 tons. These were built without metal tools, wheels, or domesticated animals. The limestone was quarried nearby, and unfinished pillars still lie in the bedrock. The T-shape is deliberate. Many believe the pillars represent stylized humans. Some have arms, hands, and even clothing carved into them. It's as if the circles are gatherings of stone beings, silent witnesses to ancient rituals. The effort required to build them is almost unimaginable. These were not just buildings but sacred gatherings of stone guardians. The circles were the heart of their spiritual world. Each pillar stands as a testament to human ingenuity and belief. Gobekli Tepe's circles are unlike anything else from the Stone Age. They are the silent giants of a forgotten era. The pillars of Gobekli Tepe are covered in stunning art. Animals, foxes, snakes, boars, cranes, vultures, scorpions, are carved in high relief, lifelike and powerful. Most are dangerous or associated with death, not the animals they hunted for food. The art wasn't about daily life, it was about something deeper, perhaps spiritual or menacing. Abstract symbols, H-shapes, crescents, discs, suggest a complex symbolic system. Some pillars show stylized humans with belts and symbols. The famous vulture stone is covered with creatures and a dominant vulture holding a sphere or head. The skill is breathtaking. Created with simple flint tools, these were the works of specialist artisans. This was not amateur work, it was sacred art. Gobekli Tepe's art reveals a society of thinkers, artists, and storytellers. Their vision endures in stone, echoing across millennia. Who were the builders of Gobekli Tepe? Strangely, they left few traces of themselves. There are no houses or hearths, no sign of permanent settlement. People came here from elsewhere, likely for ritual and gathering. Flint tools and animal bones show they were expert hunters, not farmers. No domesticated plants or animals have been found. This upends the old theory that farming came before temples. Here, hunter-gatherers built a monumental sanctuary before agriculture. Different groups likely gathered seasonally, cooperating on construction and rituals. Gobekli Tepe was a regional meeting point, binding people together. It was the catalyst for a new kind of society. Why did they build Gobekli Tepe? The answer remains elusive. Most believe it was a temple complex, humanity's first cathedral on a hill. The art and architecture point to ritual and religious belief. Dangerous animals and vultures suggest a focus on death and the spirit world. Some think it was used for funeral rituals, perhaps excarnation. Others propose it was an astronomical observatory, tracking the sun, moon, and stars. The carvings may even record a comet impact. Gobekli Tepe was likely all these things: temple, observatory, burial site, and social hub. Building it required unprecedented social organization. The need to feed workers may have sparked the first farming. Here, the temple may have created the city, not the other way around. Visiting Gobekli Tepe today is unforgettable. You walk through the ancient landscape, approaching the vast protective roof over the site. Elevated walkways let you look down into the stone circles, just as archaeologists did. The two central pillars of Enclosure D stand like sentinels, their carved arms and faces gazing outward. Each pillar is unique, covered in mysterious carvings. Benches line the walls, and porthole stones hint at symbolic entrances to the spirit world. The nearby quarry reminds you of the immense human effort involved. Standing here, the gap of 12,000 years seems to shrink. You feel a connection to these ancient builders, their need to understand, to create, to endure. In Gobekli Tepe, their legacy lives on. See? For years we thought civilization began with farming, then villages, then temples. Gobekli Tepe shattered that story. It proves that organized religion and monumental construction came before agriculture. Hunter-gatherers were more complex than we imagined. The driving force was not just food, but the need for meaning and connection. The temple came first. This changes how we see our past. Our ancestors shaped their world with belief and vision. Only a fraction of Gobekli Tepe has been excavated. Many secrets remain, but already it has given us a new respect for our Stone Age ancestors. Gobekli Tepe is the birthplace of a new idea of who we are and where we came from.